Bruckner's Seventh Symphony. This is absolutely one of the glories of the whole repertoire. He was an otherworldly person, even to the standards of composers who can be quite out there. I mean, he seemed to have been a strange and eccentric person, but with an extraordinary vision and spirituality. But the harmonic world, this idea of a way of making harmony work over long periods, this, for him, was an absolute revelation. There was a time when people called the Seventh Symphony the lyric. It wasn't Bruckner's idea, and it never really caught on. But it does tell you something about the way the piece sings. It starts with an astonishing, arching phrase for the cellos and the horns, as though it's reaching up to heaven. And he said himself that this came to him in a dream. It was actually played on violas by angels. And there's an enormous amount that is prayer-like from the word go. And there is also an intense feeling of connection, not only with the countryside and the landscape around, but with the folk music of Austria. In fact, it wasn't the angels playing the viola, which was the first part of this music to be written, but it was the scherzo. And this came shortly after the devastating fire in the Vienna State Opera, where there were many casualties. Bruckner lived in an apartment close to the opera, and so he saw it all unfolding. In fact, there was a moment where they were thinking they were going to have to remove all his music because the fire was spreading like wildfire, if you like. And for anybody, this would be a traumatic experience. For someone as sensitive and otherworldly as Bruckner, it was a catastrophe. And what is interesting is immediately after this, he wrote the scherzo. And it seems likely that this was not meant to be a bucolic piece, but almost a description of the way in which fire moves. This is very much a possibility. Then he returned to the rest of the symphony to make a balance. But it is interesting when it comes that the third movement is such a contrast to everything else around it.